Well, hello, everybody. And no, Mario, I am not muted this time. Welcome to the show. I hope you're all doing really, really well out there. Lainey, great to see you. I was just chatting with Lainey earlier. I got to tell you something really funny in a minute that happened when I was making something really cool for Lainey. Can I get a load of yeet, 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 yeets in the side chat? For whatever reason, I don't know. And while we're at it, can we get a whole load of defamation shamrocks? Because we're going to fucking need it tonight. We're going to need defamation shamrocks tonight. It's the only thing that's going to get us through this unbelievable legal minefield that we've got going on here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like this whole thing with Chille, like it got a bit out of hand, let's face it, right? It got a bit ridiculous. Way more ridiculous with other people, for sure. But fucking hell, did he come at me hard back then. And to be fair, I came all over him too. Or something. I came back at him harder, is what I meant to say. Please don't clip that out of context. But anyway, right? So this fucking guy, as you guys know, dropped a whole load of copyright strikes on a whole load of people. You're probably all shit sick of hearing about it. All good, right? So I had 3 of them, which got my got this channel shut down for like a month. and I fought them and won. But there was one outstanding. I don't mean outstanding in the way that like it was a great lol suit, just outstanding in terms of it hadn't been dealt with yet. So I messaged YouTube about it. I was like, hey, this has been going on for a while now. Can we fucking settle this shit? Because he wasn't able to put any more copyright strikes against me because it was obvious to YouTube that that he's, you know, doing this. Oh shit, my beer is spilling. Oh no. Oh, what is that? I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for cutting it short there. This beer obviously wanted my attention. Now you got it, bud. What the fuck is this? Somebody gave me this today. I can understand why now. It's called Pirate. And oh god, that's desperate. Triple hop. Whoa, 10% alcohol. God damn. So it says Zwaar Belgisch Bier mit. I can't read that. It's too small. Anyway, I thought it was just going to be really hoppy, but it's outrageously sweet. Like it's sweeter than Coca-Cola. I do not like this. Hold on. Pinky's up. Oh, it's kind of growing on me. More of a lager kind of a guy or a stout kind of a guy. But you know, you just didn't expect it to be sweet. But anyway, sláinte, I suppose. We're not going to waste it. But like, damn. Mm. Oh, no. No, that's terrible. That's fucking really bad. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see if that kind of grows on me. Unlike the hair on Chille's head. This is it, Chille. I left you alone for fucking ages. Ages. I was willing to leave all this shit go. And then I got an email today, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. El Vampiro has finally made a life. Great to see you. The Irish Raiders live stream channel says that will put hairs on your chest. Sir, that will put hairs on the hairs on your chest. God damn. Oh, that's atrocious, man. That's atrocious. I can't wait to start doing live tasting videos again, especially because now I've finally got my P.O. box sorted out. At long last, it's only been a year. You know me, I move quickly. That's how I roll. Michael Moss, a.k.a. Mossy, has become a new member. Welcome. Thank you so much indeed. Funny story, in my mom's side of the family, a Mossy is what they call a remote control for the television. And from what I can tell, we're the only people that say that. I still say it from time to time. I'm like, hey, pass me the Mossy. And people are like, the fuck does that mean? And the Irish Raiders live stream channel says if it's a fight they want, then it's a fight they shall have. When one of us goes to war, we all go to war. On a what? Chucka Garla. Oh, that's terrible. Belgium, what the fuck? Exactly. Doctor Who design in the house says, Demon, fuck him all the way to the moon. Fuck him to the moon. Fuck him around the moon. Fucking shit whip him from the moon to Mars. Fuck him around that. Fuck him all the way home again. He's an arsehole. I could get all lawyerly or whatever. I'm not a lawyer, obviously. But I could get all like philosophical about all this kind of legal shit. Who cares? He's just an asshole. He's just a big... Do you know what it is? He's a big bitch is what he is. Come at me, bro, is what I'm trying to say here. He's a big old bitch. He has a big crisis. People are being super mean to me on the internet, and don't they know that I was a Power Ranger? Fucking idiot. Absolute gobshite. Anyway, Brian M says, oh no, hold on. Oh, getting the old Belgian revenge here. Oh, I really do apologize for that. That was most inappropriate. Anyway, Brian M says, Chillito flying to Ireland to file suit. Exactly. Like, fucking hell. We'll get into it here in a minute. Wait till you see what he did. I'm sure he's done this for loads of other YouTubers. But by God, what an idiot. NA, great to see you, my friend. Says, I can finally catch a stream. Great to see you here. Deadpool X 1985 says, a Power Ranger. Yeah. like a momentary Power Ranger. Yeah, more like a Powder Ranger. He definitely uses makeup. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Dear McCostello, the Cost, says, I will pick him up at the airport. You can stay in the house. If you get that reference, you're an absolute legend, by the way. You can stay in the house. And I tell you, I beg you, please. If you know what that's from, you let me know, because I have no doubt that you're a legend if you know what that's from. Good to see you, Purple Rain. I hope you're doing really, really well. Oh, I love your new picture. There's that's a smile that lights up a room right there, isn't it? It really is. Great to see you, Purple Rain. I hope you're doing really well out there. Shan, good to see you. Shan says, I need a good something. Pain is bad. Every time I dozed off last night, I started screaming in pain. I'd much rather scream at Chille in frustration. Well, fucking A, we're right here with you. Lads and lassies, can I please get a load of defamation shamrocks and love hearts for our good friend Shan in the side chat? We're going to have a bit of fun here now tonight. And Michael Riley says, Irish too. Good to see you, Michael. Hope you're doing well out there, buddy. And Catalyst says, greetings from Rainy, South Africa. That was probably terrible, but it was the best I have right now. Good to see you, buddy. I didn't think it ever rained down there. Any pictures I've ever seen from friends in South Africa, it's always blazingly hot. It's actually really, really, really hot right here, right now. Like, really hot. It's just humid and, well, it's hot for us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, Costello. You're probably burning up over there, you big ginger, yeah. He says, read the message before showing your face. I forgot. I have all of my notifications turned off because I've been getting so much spam. It's gone out of fucking control. Absolutely out of control. Laney EP, I'll come back to you in a minute. I want to show you guys what I made. Oh, we'll get to that here in a minute. Neil Morrison, for £2 says, hi from Thurso in the far north of Scotland, right up the Highlands. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much indeed. Really do appreciate it. My Scottish cousins over there. And Susie Q42. Fuck, that's hard to say. Especially after 10% ridiculously sweet beer. Mind you, I've only had a tiny drop. Went straight to my balls. Oh, no, that's terrible. Like, that is just, it doesn't grow on you. Oof. Anyway, Susie Q for $10 says, haven't sent a petty chat in a while. Let's start the stream off right. A load of petty defamation shamrocks. Thank you so much. My nips are now hard. Really appreciate that. We've been trying to get them hard for a while. Neil Morrison for £2 says, Sir Alba Gabra. Amen. I'll go say Aaron Gabra. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed. And Justin B sends a big dirty $5 petty super chat. See that, Chille? Oh, I bet that hurts. I just know whatever about super chats, never mind super chats, just people having fun and having a laugh in the side chat, except for, like, instead of all these just absolute fucking morons that he has in his side chats, these idiots that he relies on to just spew shit at people all the time. Well, fuck him, basically. And Navy Girl has become a new member. Thank you so much indeed, Navy Girl. Welcome to the Demon Army. And can we get the defamation shamrocks in the side chat for Navy Girl? Thank you so much indeed. Now, Laney EP even. We did a bit of business the other day. No, as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of leather work. It's something I'm passionate about. Fuck, it's hot in here. Something I'm passionate about, something I absolutely love doing. And Laney was one of the first people to come to me with an order. And it was beautiful, right? It was fucking beautiful. And I'm going to show you the picture. Oh, God damn. It was my own fault. I fucked it, basically, is what I did. I fucked it up. But anyway, hold on. Let me get this picture up so I can show you this nice bit of work. If I do say so myself, some of my better work, and I'm very proud of it. And that's a good, healthy thing to do, to be proud of your own abilities and all the rest of it. But anyway, yeah, so I made a beautiful leather strap for Miss Laney over there. And I even sent pictures of this to my mom and to my friends. And I put it up on my Irish Demon Instagram. Delighted with myself. Really and truly. No, it was my fault. I should have confirmed, right? I think Okay, we'll share it. We'll share the fault, but it was mostly my fault because I should have double confirmed before I fucking cut into that leather. But anyway, let me show you this. I think this is hilarious. It is literally worth the hours. I could say wasted, but it's not wasted because it was a lot of good practice and it was absolutely hilarious. So here is a strap that I made for Lainey, right? So this is a wrist strap and oh fucking hell. Let me zoom in here so you can see. So, all right, so it's all custom hand tooled, hand painted, hand dyed, all that kind of shit. And she wanted the word breathe on it. Now, I'm no English major. I know Johnny O there in the side chat is, but correct me if I'm wrong. Would it be fair to say that both myself and Lainey spelled breathe wrong? Me think so. I sent a picture to my mom and she was like, is this, I swear to God, word for word. She says, is this for a dentist? And I was like, no, why? And she was like, because it says breath. I was like, wait a fucking minute. It does say breath. What the hell? And I was like, surely she didn't want the word breath. So I checked the email. I was like, no, she wanted the word breath, but clearly means breathe. We both should have checked it. That was that was a unified fuck up, is what that was. That was a unified fuck up, but worth every minute of it because it was absolutely hilarious. I laughed my ass off. I went out onto the farm, took all these pretty photos, delighted with myself, putting it up on fucking Instagram. I'm leaving it up there because it's hilarious. And then my mom is like, fail, just like Johnny there. No regrets whatsoever. No regrets. So what I did was, with advice from my beautiful assistant, was over here, I put the word deep, right? But because the leather's been already been tooled and like cured and stuff like that, it's actually quite difficult to retool it. But I did do it anyway. I retooled it anyway, and it actually came out okay. It wasn't great, not good enough for my girl Lainey over there. So, oh wait, that sounded bad. I mean, I didn't feel it was good enough, so I was like, I'm just going to redo it anyway. So I was like, I'm just going to redo it anyway because I want to send out something perfect. So this was this was the failed attempt, but I put in the word deep, and actually, my friend was here today. You guys know Amber from the side chat. She sent a picture of it to her mom, and there was a lot of us here this morning laughing about this exact story. She sent a picture of it to her mom with the deep breath on it, and she loved it. So I was like, hey, give it to your mom. Her mom's a lovely lady. So she is giving it to her mom. So that's absolutely awesome. So it's like a double awesome thing that happened as a result of that. So anyway, I started making the new one. So this is the new one. Excuse the my fingers are all cut to shit from working on the bike the other day. I have indeed added the E. Now it's not even nearly finished. There's a few more bits of tooling to be done, and the gloss coat's not on there yet, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, damn it. That's the new one. So yeah, there's still a little bit of work to be done on it, another hour or so. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So anyway, I learned from that mistake. God damn, I learned from that mistake. It's like the second time that I've done that. So yeah, no, I learned my lesson. Let me grab these super chats, then we're gonna have a look at this email that I got. Paul Morrison for £2 says, not liking this other Morrison on here. Oh, I think we need a Morrison fight. That would be quite something. And Michael Riley has become a new member. Thank you so much indeed, Michael. Really do appreciate that. Thank you very, very much indeed. And right, let's see here now. Oh yeah, Frank, I got your message. Few things I need to run by you about that. Actually, I'll get in touch with you about it later. I just wanted to double check some things with you about it first, and then we'll see what we can do. That should be easy enough to do. Shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the lovely feedback. I actually got loads of orders from you guys over the past few days. Some really nice memorial things, some hair barrettes or berettas or whatever the fuck they're called. some really, really lovely stuff. And a lot of it was sent out today. Some more of it will be sent out tomorrow once I do some finishing touches on them. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. If anybody does want anything made, you can hit me up on irishdemonarmy@gmail.com if there's anything that you would like. Oh yes, I did. I was actually looking at that message today. I need to figure out something about that first, and then oh no, I'm not giving tattoos to anybody. I am not giving tattoos to anybody. Shan says, "Oh, I'd buy the deep breath in a second." Yeah, I know. It didn't look right for me. I wasn't happy with it, to be honest. But yeah, no, it was still pretty cool. It was still pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's hard to like recreate the exact same colors and stuff like that. But that's part of the beauty of it, I think. Jude Curio has been a member for 3 months and says, "And staying." Thank you so much indeed. I saw another milestone. Bacon Head Eaten for Fun. Thank you so much indeed. Has gifted 5 Irish Demon memberships. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. Cindy Sue's been a member for 15 months. Says 15 months. Yay. Suck it, Chili. Fucking A. I thought I saw another one. Sarah Cartland, aka Motley, has been a member for 13 months. Says, "Hey, Demon, looking good and loving the hair." Thank you so much indeed. I really do appreciate it. I need to start keeping the hair tidier now because it gets a bit out of control, especially here in the summer months. Mr. Binklesworth says, "Shield design." Yes. We need to figure out something cool about that. I haven't done a guitar strap yet, but I think it's something I could manage though. I think it should be easy enough. I don't really have a price list. I kind of price things like depending on a few factors, like the complexity of it or how long it takes or if there's special materials involved, things like that. But I wouldn't be very expensive at all compared to like custom leatherwork is usually really, really, really expensive. But no, I like to kind of try to provide it at a reasonable price that's not crazy, but still not respecting, but taking into account the amount of time it takes to make them. Like these kind of things, they take a reasonably short period of time to make, but something more intricate with like designs and custom paint and stuff like that could take quite a while. So I do indeed price by the inch. That is why I charge $18, ladies. Anyway, let's have a look at this video. Not video, the email that I got, right? This is hilarious. Let me see here now. Which one was that? Oh yeah, it was this one. All right, check this out. So I get an email from YouTube that reads as follows. If I can fucking find it. It says, "Hello, thank you for submitting your counter notification. As part of the counter notification process, the claimant must provide evidence of legal action taken to keep the content from being reinstated to YouTube. Attached to this email is the evidence that we've received from the claimant, I should say." So just to break that down, roughly what it means is that he's made his claim that I've breached copyright by sharing a video. I don't even know what it was. I think it was just a random video. It wasn't even anything important. But anyway, and in order for YouTube to block reinstating that video, he has to provide evidence that he is suing me. Not only just suing me, but suing me specifically because of this one particular video or collection of videos, right? So just bear that in mind, and I'll show you the receipts for that in a minute. So then it says, while legal action is in progress, the content won't be reinstated to YouTube, but the associated copyright strikes will be cleared from your channel, which they now have been. If the outcome of the legal action is in your favor, you can submit proof of the outcome by replying to this email. After receiving the proof, the content may be reinstated on YouTube. Now, as a matter of principle, I am going to be doing that because so far as I see it, I'm going to be sending an email to them today after the show, because as far as I see it, it says here, if the outcome of legal action is in your favor, it's already in my favor for the simple fact that he has not sued me. This evidence that he submitted does not name me and has nothing to do with me whatsoever. So we're going to have a look at that here in a minute. You can learn more about the counter notification process, etc., etc. Now, evidently, they didn't actually read the document he sent in, because nowhere on that document am I named. Not even in one fucking place. We're going to have a look at it here in a minute. Good to see a bridge to divide the most religious man on YouTube. Good to see you. And NA for 666 pennies. $6.66. Hell Sagan, I suppose. Says, hey, since you moved from that fake country, Australia, it's been hard for me to catch your live stream. Love your channel, bud. Thank you so much indeed. I'm probably going to start doing earlier streams as well. Because I find that, like, I'm like, yep, gonna get up, do what I got to do all day, usually working on the bike or out riding or doing whatever. And then I get home, I'm like, yep, gonna do a live stream. And I'm out, like, especially in this heat lately. It's been impossible. Majestic Detail says legally he has to specifically name you. Exactly. We're actually gonna have a look at that here in a minute. It's JD Horror says, damn it, Demon, I just burnt my daughter's grilled cheese watching the live. I am so sorry, little lady horror. I don't know what to call her other than that. For your burnt grilled cheese sandwich. You can blame me. Don't blame me. Blame fucking Chille. That's who you can blame. I think that's the easiest thing we can do. You stub your toe, just blame Chille. Fuck it. Blame Chille. Can I get a blame Chille in the side chat, please? Tell me what you want to blame him for. Tell me something shit that happened to you in the last couple of days and then blame Chille after. Dear McCostello says, you're so busy not answering my messages. Guess what? Blame Chille. Fucking Chille's fault. That's between you and Chille. Not me. I got nothing to do with it, except I'm the fucker not reading the messages. I literally have all notifications turned off on my phone. My phone's been going fucking crazy the last couple of days. Long story. It is, in fact, illegal to sue the Crown Prince of Ireland. The sentence for that is death by drowning in Guinness. Not this absolute dog piss that I'm drinking right now. Oh, fucking hell. That is awful, but I am going to drink it. Neil Morrison says, my Parkinson's disease. Yeah, blame Chille. Fuck him. What else have we got? Blame Chille for my diarrhea, and I exist. Well, that's a pretty shitty situation. Sorry, I had to. Oh, I had to. Oh, God almighty. My cat missed the litter box. Blame Chille. You know, when I read that, I kind of envisaged it as not just the cat, like, you know, lightly taking a cat-sized dump and just slightly missing the litter box. I kind of pictured it as if your cat was trying to volley it from across the room, basketball style, and missed the litter box at that juncture. So I kind of misunderstood that. I blame Chille for the country's electricity crisis. It does take a lot of electricity to get that fake tango, and I'm just saying that. Stephen Kane says, I blame Chille for causing the Canadian fires. He did cause the Canadian fires from the reflection from his big ass fake teeth. So there you go. I blame Chille for my sneezes. You can blame him for that. You're probably allergic to him. Got COVID, 100% Chille's fault, Courtney says. 100%. There's no, I guarantee Chille sneezed in your general direction. And that's exactly what happened. Janice Farmer says, blame him for losing my temporary crown. Hold on a minute. Your Majesty? That kind of crown? Oh, like on a tooth. Okay. All right. Now it makes sense. My daughter and I had a bad argument. Blame Chille. Fucking A. Kathy says, I have the runs and a cough. Blame Chille. You definitely don't want to get those two mixed up. Or, like, very, very easily, one of those two issues could lead to the other one, if you get me. Oh, no. You know what I'm talking about? Being close proximity to a lavatory at all times. Do not trust a fart. Do not trust a cough in that scenario. I blame him for my colonoscopy. Tell that to her. She needs the opposite. My son's bike broke yesterday because of Chille. I have 3 motorcycles outside there right now, and not one of them works. Guess whose fault that is? Chille's. Fuck Chille. It's pouring rain right now. That's actually Chille's salty tears. That's not rain at all. Right. Let me see here now. torn rotator cuff. Oh, man. That's brutal. Fucking Chille. Fucking Chille. Oh, what can you do? I blame Chille. Oh, yeah. For the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. That was his nickname when he was living in the Pacific region. He is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. You can blame his ass all day long. Chille hit me with a YouTube cyber stalking strike. What? That's fucking crazy, man. This guy, I was done with him. He was boring the shit out of me. And I had more important shit to be doing. And in this, I'm like, come on, man. Give it a fucking break. Give it a break. Anyway, so Chille submitted his counter notification. His proof that he's suing me, or at least, yeah, that he's suing me, basically. Guess what the proof is? United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts. Jose Maria de Castro, an individual plaintiff, versus Josh Abrams, Kate Peter, and John Doe's 1-50. Well, we're off to a blinding start here, folks. Where am I? Where's my name? How can you claim that this is against me? But anyway, let's... I'm sure you've all heard this a million times. I'm not going to read all of this, by the way. I'm just going to read little bits of it here. But plaintiff Jose de Castro, our plaintiff, brings this complaint against YouTube publishers Josh Abrams, Catherine Peter, and John Doe's 1-50. Well, I'm John Doe number 69. So good luck with that. Good luck with that. I had to tow my car and replace the alternator. Now I'm broke till tomorrow. Fucking Chille. There isn't any. There isn't any anymore, I'm afraid. Sorry to break that news for anybody who doesn't know. Can I get a John Doe 69 in the side chat, please? My name is not John Doe, by the way. Let's see how that works. Anyway, so introduction, this case about the ongoing wholesale copyright, blah, blah, blah. By content by defendants Peter Abrams and others currently known only by their YouTube channel name or URL. Oh. Bear that part in mind. Let's see if that's going to work. Because methinks that doth butter no parsnips, as they say. This is the best part of the whole fucking thing is coming up here in a second, in my opinion. This case about the ongoing yada, yada, yada. I teach constitutional law and I'm attempting to tear down some of the racist laws in this country, which invites hate and offers opportunity to those that profit on hate. What has that got to do with anything? More importantly, what has that got to do with me? Sweet. Fuck all. That's what. Anyway, as part of my teaching and as a revenue stream, I create YouTube content and publish on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Defendants, to save from having to create content themselves, are, in a word, stealing my content on a grand scale. It's called fair use, motherfucker. I really think you should look up what that actually means. They publish content to YouTube that largely only copies my content for monetary gain. And for having the crack. I'd be straight up lying if I said that none of us made money mocking your ass. But you know what? You know what, motherfucker? You little fucking fake-toothed balding midget. If we make money mocking your ass, that's because you're mockable. And that's a you problem. You fucking idiot. And blame yourself for it. Blame your goddamn self for it. Anyway, defendants to say blah, 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 right? So it says, for monetary gain in the same YouTube content market and without my consent. Well, guess what? Motherfucker. Isn't this your whole thing? Isn't this exactly what you whinge about the whole fucking time? Freedom of speech and following the law and all this shit. Constitutional law scholar. That's exactly what we're doing. Lol cows get milked and he's getting milked, and not in a kind of a sexual way that he could actually probably earn more money doing that on fucking, what's that thing where you pay to watch people whack it? What's that called again? OnlyFans. Ugh. Good luck getting that image out of your mind. Anyway, so etc. Right? So he goes on talking about RICO and all this kind of bollocks. So yeah, he gives his address, Catherine Peter, fucking Josh Abrams. Okay, so he names Catherine Peter. So these are the parties, right? So this is important. The parties are important here. Jose de Castro, I'm an individual. An individual arsehole is what you are, residing at whatever, defending Catherine Peter, defending Joshua Abrams. And here's the kicker. Am I within these people that you mentioned here? I can only identify defendants John Doe's 1 to 50. Imagine being that fucking butthurt that you go in there and find everybody that's mocking your ass. John Doe's 1 to 50 YouTube publishers by their YouTube channel URLs. Where's my name, though? I mean, you know my name, right? You know my real name, right? You know my address now, though, don't you? Because of the counterclaim. Or do you? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Factual background, etc. Like, nobody gives a shit about all this stuff. Oh, where was it? There was another part that I thought was really funny. Many of the defendants make money from copying my content onto their YouTube channels when my content is viewed on their channel. Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we fucking do. We absolutely do. Yes. I've gotten a couple of super chats tonight just mocking your ass. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's going to wash out the taste of this shitty beer with good beer tomorrow. Thank you very much, Chille. I appreciate you being enough of an idiot that a load of people like to get together and mock your ass for being an asshole, for being an absolute asshole, not just because you're an idiot, but because you're also an asshole. And you keep giving us this content. You make it so fucking easy for us to mock you. And do we make money off it? Yeah. Loads of us do. We have a great time doing it. And people enjoy getting involved and having a fucking great time. So bite me. Tough shit. You're laughable. And people who like to laugh at you like to laugh at you. They're going to keep fucking doing it. Whether you like it or not. So anyway, tough titty is, I think, the legal term here in the Irish court system. Anyway. We also use terms such as no takesies, backsies, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're not even copying it. Like, we do change a lot of this stuff. Oh, God. Yeah, the whole thing about me doing the whole... What was it he said I did? Getting him fucked out of an Airbnb years before I even worked in Airbnb or something like that, or years after I've left. Guess what, Chille? That was me. Oh, yeah, I did it. Oh, yeah. I called up Airbnb head office through our private secret security lines. And I was like, hey, there's this guy that I don't like on the internet, by the way. Can we go out of our way and break every fucking rule in the company to get this guy kicked out? Because I, a former employee at a very low level, want that to happen for no apparent reason. When I didn't even know who he was at the time, or did I? Well, there we go. There we have it. Thank you, Chille, for being a fucking idiot. And enough of an idiot to just laugh at. It's fucking great. It's great to have somebody like that. We can all punch down, right? We can all punch down at arseholes or morons and laugh at them. That gets a bit fucking boring. That gets a bit stale. This guy, though, I don't know that you could call it punching up either, because he is 4'1", but that's neither here nor there. He is tiny and so easy to laugh at because he thinks he's so important. It's fucking brilliant. Like, I don't know. Let me know in the side chat what you think, right? A 1 if you agree with me, a 2 if you don't, right? Do you think all of his subscribers, because his channel has exploded, do you think that all of his subscribers are real? I don't think so. Because he's got, what, nearly 150,000 subs now and very few views per video. It just doesn't add up. I might be totally wrong. I might be totally off the mark here. But what can you do? Yeah, people are saying bots. I think so too. I wouldn't be surprised. He wants to make himself look bigger than he is. Simple as that. So anyway, all of the defendants from the same market, YouTube defends profit from my content simply by using it to save them time and money and the effort of creating their own content. Well, you know what that's called, Chille? That's called don't work harder, work smarter. You make it easy for us to mock your stupid ass. If you weren't making it so easy, we'd have to go do other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's we all love making content. I have a very busy life outside of YouTube, like an incredibly busy life. And I don't have time all the time to make as many videos as I'd like to. There's so many videos I've saved that I was going to make that too much time passed and it didn't make sense anymore. So I was like, okay, whatever. Because I've got loads of other shit in my life to do. I am very busy. And it makes sense then that people can look at this fucking guy and just go, oh, that's an easy laugh. Whatever about the money side of it, like take that out of the equation. Even just to go laugh at the fucker. He makes it so easy. Anyway, so my copyrighted works are listed in Exhibit 1 and any supplements by their YouTube URL. I am the owner of the valid copyright of the works. The works are original work from my authorship. Defendants copied and distributed constituent elements of my works. Yeah. And within our rights as well. At no time did I authorize, permit, or consent to defendant's distribution of my works. You don't have to. It's called fair use. It's called the law. And you're a constitutional law expert, right? So you should know that. So he says that we went against his exclusive right, etc. So request for relief. So I respectfully request that the court permanently restrain defendants from continuing to infringe my works. Order that defendants delete and permanently remove the digital media files relating to my works from each of the computers under defendant's possession, custody, and control. Doesn't really work that way, though, does it? Because if you put something in the public domain, people can download it. They can have copies of it. Tough shit. If you want it to be completely private, sell it privately. Don't put it on YouTube, right? And it's still fair use anyway. Order that defendants delete and permanently remove the digital media files containing copies of my works. Is that not the exact same fucking thing? It's the exact same thing. B and C are the same, right? Idiot. D, order defendants remove all media files from YouTube containing copies of any portion of my works from YouTube. But, like, what about the law, though? Like, what about fair use? You fucking idiot. Like, you idiot. You at the top of this, you're saying you're a constitutional law scholar, and then you turn around and say stupid shit like this. Award plaintiff statutory damages per infringed work pursuant, whatever. Award plaintiff, it's reasonable attorney's fees and costs. Any other further relief. And then his name and all that shit. Certificate of service. I hereby certify that this document filed through whatever system will be sent electronically to the registered participants as identified on the notice of electronic filing. Where's my notice, Chille? Where is it? Where am I named on this document that you sent to YouTube? Infringing the law, by the way. Not just terms of services of YouTube. Where's my name on it? On this document, anywhere whatsoever, or even my company name or my YouTube channel name? Nowhere. And where's your proof of electronic service to me? To me personally? I never got it. You never fucking sent it. Let's see the proof. Because when I respond to YouTube about this, I already have a conversation open about this whole situation with YouTube. That's why you were unable to file more copyright strikes against me the last 4 or 5 times that you tried, because they know what you're doing. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens when I have this chat with them later today. And I asked him to have an actual look at this document and tell me where my name is on that. I'm in a different fucking country. And my name's not on it at all. There is no proof of service to me whatsoever. That's absolute bullshit. So let's see how that goes for you. Because we're going to have a look at another little document here that might give us an idea of what it's going to mean for Chille. But before we do, let's have some more of this cat's piss. Let's launch it. Ah, Jesus fucking Murphy. That is so bad. It's like somebody took a really bad beer and mixed up some sugar in it. It's awful. It's awful. Oh, Jude, I missed it. Could you ask it again? I'm going to have a look at the super chats that I may have missed here in a second. But somebody said this is what Skeptic was alluding to as well. He was saying Chille fucked up, and I bet he did the exact same thing to him. He may have done. He may have done. I don't know. I don't know what their scenario is. I've been kind of out of the loop with anything to do with Chille for quite a while because I just don't have any real interest in him anymore. And people are saying, oh, fuck it. Team Skeptic has a plan with a lawyer that screws Chille over on June the 13th. I look forward to seeing it. If there's anybody to make that happen, it's him. Let's be real. He is the man to do it. So I am looking forward to seeing how that goes. NA for 666. Oh, no, I already read that one. What the fuck? Mortimer Duke for $2 says, from canker sores to genital warts, hashtag blame Chille. For every blame Chille super chat, fuck you, Chille. That's why, by the way, I am going to get more and more pissed on this disgusting beer. It's so bad. That wouldn't have been cheap either, I'd imagine. It's kind of fancy, but it's not my kind of thing. But it's bloody strong, I tell you that. From canker sores to genital warts, hashtag blame Chille. Fuck Chille to the moon, Slancha. You know what? As sick as I am of Chille and all of his escapades, it is fun to be back just mocking him for a little bit. Just fucking with him for a little bit. Come at me, Chille. Can I get a hi Chille in the side chat? Because I know he's watching right now. Of course he is. Hello, Chille. Email me. I'll send you a link. Why don't you come on? I'd love to hear your answer to this. You fucking idiot. You absolute moron. Neuter dude, it's great to see you back, my friend. For $2, thank you so much indeed. And Sandy D. The Sandy D for $25 says, I will not blame Chille, but give you a larger super chat to celebrate my student loans being forgiven. That's fucking awesome news. And just because of that, Slancha. Whew. That is absolutely vile. Like, that is so bad. But it's kind of nice. Like, I don't know how to explain this to you, but you know, when something tastes like, if I didn't already like beer, and I'm not a big drinker at all, I'm not a big beer drinker anyway. Like, if I drank this and didn't ever drink beer in my life, I'd probably be like, oh, that's pretty good. Do you know what it is? It's like a beer alcopop. I can't stop drinking it. This is the problem. I don't mean that in a I've got a problem kind of a way. I mean, like, it's kind of growing on me. But maybe that's because I'm getting a little bit tipsy. I had a couple of drinks with my friend before the show, just saying. So it's not just from this, but you know, it's not that bad. It just takes a bit of knocking them back to actually begin to enjoy them. But I couldn't see myself drinking them all night. Funnily enough, when I was in Dallas, we went to a place in Deep Ellum, and they had and I thought it sounded fucking gross. It was, what was it? It was like what's that thing that looks like a big orange but tastes like a butthole? Oh, what are they called? Oh my God. You know those things? Americans name it something that it's definitely not. Grapefruit flavored beer, right? And I thought that sounds pretty gross, but it was actually really, really nice. It was really, really, really nice. It was like really smooth and kind of crispy. Good for like a hot day like today. It's fucking hot today. And I did try to find some the other day and couldn't find any. So I got some beer, regular beer, and I squeezed some grapefruit into it. Made 2 glasses. It was fucking disgusting. Really bad. Like, not only did it taste bad, made some for myself, made some for my girlfriend, and the fucking grapefruit juice turned my stomach. It was horrible. Oh, how can you even call that a fruit? It's so disgusting, but it's kind of like a battery. You know you shouldn't lick it, but you do it anyway. You know what I'm talking about? Go, it's disgusting. And then it turns out she's actually allergic to grapefruit, so she couldn't drink it anyway. So basically, I had to drink both of them. I had no choice. I'm not going to waste good beer. That's fucking ridiculous. So I drank them both, and they were both equally as disgusting as each other, but the second one was easier to drink. Germans mix Sprite and beer. Hold on. Back up the fucking truck here now a second. That is the single most un-German thing that I can imagine. Germans mixing Sprite with beer. That just sounds wrong to me. It really, really does. It just doesn't add up at all. Jamie Hensley for $5 says, Chille is so incapable of intelligent thought, he'd fail the Turing test. He's the only man I know that survived a lobotomy, like a full lobotomy, like everything fucking gone, and still managed to make YouTube videos. So to his credit, without a fully functioning brain, he still manages to make what can be described slightly as decent YouTube videos. But they're not. Like, they're fucking terrible. Marty McGill, good to see you, for $2, says, he's on an island. Lonely fool. The man is an island. Not in the usual man is an island kind of a way. Like, you know, you're just sitting there thinking strongly or whatever. It just, everybody wants to avoid this fucking guy. So he's completely an island in that respect. Chille's mom should have swallowed. See, I would have agreed with you. NANA, by the way, for 666, Hail Sagan. Chille's mom should have swallowed. That would be implying that Chille was made or created in the usual way. Now, in case any of you out there haven't had the birds and the bees talk, when a mammy and a daddy love each other very much, some stuff goes on, special cuddles and all that, and something that resembles Chille is born. I don't think that's possible. I'm starting to think that maybe he was created in another way. Like, at the very minimum, he was probably attempted to be made the same way, but was definitely birthed through the butthole. There's no question about it. I'm convinced that he came out through the butthole, which follows from my theory that he has never touched a vagina in his life, because he was literally birthed through a butthole. Anyway, glad I got that off my chest. Taylor Hall says, you're working with Chille. Chille works for me, just to clarify. Chille. No, I can't really say that anymore, to be fair. I think I kind of lost that. I got to be honest. I let the side down there a fair bit. There was a time where Chille worked for me. And other creators too, don't get me wrong. We all wound his ass up. But you guys remember me, fuck yeah, trolling Chille. And this might sound really big-headed, but I'm going to say it anyway. Of all of the Chille trolling that's gone on over the past year or so, let me know in the side chat if you tend to agree. And if you don't agree, or if you think there was something better, do tell me and remind me, because I don't remember them all. And I'll be fucking straight up if I agree with you. Is it not the case that time that I made Chille think that I was going to take down all my videos, make a public apology, and pay him loads of money, to the point where he was, what would you say, doing a live stream gloating about me paying him fucking money and retracting everything and taking down my videos and doing a public apology. We got to that point, and he was fucking convinced that I was going to do it. Like, he was convinced that I was going to do it. And for those of you who weren't here at the time, I was live, and people in the side chat, I don't know why I keep doing fucking Donald Trump hands. People in the side chat were absolutely pissed at me, because I told fucking nobody, not a single person. And basically, for those who weren't here, I went live and I said, okay, well, here's the moment. And I picked up my whiskey. I was like, I was all emotional. I was like, I got to have a drink first. And I was like, Well, now's the time. But I'd like to apologize. And then I pressed a little button here on my computer and it switched to a video of Conor McGregor saying, I'd like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. Oh my God. And then we saw him in real time learning that it was a big ass troll that went on for fucking weeks. Now, I wouldn't be the first one to big myself up like that, but I do think that was one of the fucking finest. One of the finest. If I could pat myself on the back for that one, I think that's a fair one. Like, I've done some kind of smaller ones that were a bit of crack. That was fucking epic. That was epic. If I do say so myself. Give me a 1 in the side chat if you agree. Give me a 2 if you think no, it's bullshit. I do think it was one of the best out there. I really do. And I think it's important to big yourself up when you genuinely stand over. So actually, Colin, that's a good point. Ironton Auditors one was fucking brilliant. Was brilliant. Oh, I called him after that. I was like, you sweet, beautiful legend. It was beautiful. And that, I think that was around the same week that I did it, wasn't it? We all kind of, load of us did shit all in a row. And we just drove him fucking nuts. And I actually think that's what led to all these lawsuits and shit. Oh, Teresa. Is that Teresa Brewer? If that's Teresa Brewer, let me know. I made your new strap today. Do I have it here? Oh, no, that's Laney's one. I made your new one today. I'm going to be sending you 2. I want you to have a look at them both because I'd love to get your views on what they were both like. But it's beautiful. But anyway, I think that was one of my finest moments on YouTube, if I do say so myself. But the finest moment that I've ever had on YouTube has to be when I was live restreaming what's his fucking name? Glenn Serio. And he got arrested live as I was restreaming. Like, there's some beautiful Glenn Serio moments in that one. There's the gods can't be arrested, guys. And then he was promptly arrested, which was brilliant. And the like those moments, you just can't fucking write that stuff. But definitely that troll of Chille was one of my favorites to do. Yes, it is Teresa Brewer. Teresa, I got the right Teresa. Do you want to see the strap? Do you want to see your new strap? Because the first one I made, I didn't like. Got to be honest. I wasn't too pleased with it. So I made you a new one today. Did I finish it? I think I did. Hold on. Just trying to see if it's around here somewhere. Oh, I think it might be out in the other room. But no, it looks really, really great. I'll send you a photograph of it here later. Thank you so much, Candy. It was brilliant. I must say, I thought it was really fun. So Taylor Hall says you're working with Chille. I don't know what that means. Do let me know what that is in reference to, because I don't know. I mean, yeah, he works for me. I hire him because he doesn't make a whole lot of money on YouTube either. And I do hire him. Oh, fine, fuck it, Chille. I promised I wouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Look, I do pay Chille from time to time to wash my balls. All right, look, there I said it. I pay him from time to time to wash my balls. And so he works for me, is what I'm trying to say. But if you know what this person is talking about, oh my God, yeah, the dick card. Okay. So there's a load of people here that will not have been here from the Flat Earth days when I used to cover Flat Earth. Now, there was Fight the Flat Earth, Team Skeptic, a few other people used to cover Flat Earth from the more scientific angle. I used to cover it more from the point at them and laugh at how fucking stupid they are angle. And basically there was this one Flat Earther that was particularly horrible. And I sent him a dick card. Basically, it was a birthday card and he opened it live in the air and a big fucking paper dick shot out of it. It was absolutely hilarious. I used to love doing stuff like that. And hey, fuckers that I'd be arguing with on the internet, you better watch out because this shit's coming back big time. Trolling shit's coming back. Gina Bush, it is great to see you as always. Absolutely great to see you. And you too, Casey. Thank you so much. It's good to be back. As I say, I suppose the last 5 or 6 weeks in particular have just been fucking nuts in my private life. Like private life, work life, all that kind of stuff. It has just been nuts. But it's been a lot of fun. But I've also had a lot of problems with my car and all that kind of stuff. Cars, there's 2 cars out there, neither of them work. There is 3 motorcycles outside the front door. One of them I just got working today, and my hands have paid the price. My hands are fucked from working on that bike. Old Harleys with old ass bolts is not fun. Not fun at all. Fraud Wrangler, it is great to see you, my friend. I've got to get back in touch with you over the next couple of days. I've just been completely off the radar. Phone off, walking through the forest and riding my Harley through the hills. That's what I've been doing for most of the last few days. Taylor Hall says, autocorrect doesn't mean I'm wrong about Irish Demon working with Chille and splitting the super chats. Oh, you know what? That actually wouldn't be a bad hustle in reality. That would not be a bad hustle at all. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that at all. There you go. You got me. You got me. Yeah, I'm working with Chille, but where you got it wrong, we don't split super chats. We only split PayPals, me and Chille. It's just easier that way. Oh, wait, is this still live? Should I be saying this live? Oh, you got me, Taylor Hall. Well done. Well done. They probably planned the whole thing to get super chats on Irish Demon's channel to split. Would that even be worth the hassle? I mean, it makes no fucking sense, does it? PayPal's the way to go. Fuck super chats. No, I'm just kidding. But like, it's this kind of stuff. Like, I have no doubt, right? I have no doubt that there are, these big YouTubers that have beefs and all this shit. I have no doubt at all that I've no doubt in my mind that they do actually curate these arguments and these fights to cause drama and make more money. I've no doubt about it at all. But me as a relatively small YouTuber, let's face it, like a small YouTuber, maybe not physically small, no, but like I am a small YouTuber, and so is Chille, because his 150,000 subscribers, maybe 40 or 50,000 of those are real. The rest are fake. So we're both relatively small YouTubers. It wouldn't make sense, would it? Oh yeah, Taylor must be a newbie. There's no doubt about it. Taylor Hall probably believes QAnon and the flat earth and every silly conspiracy. Yeah, Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall, I was just going to ask that, Kathy White. Do you believe the earth is flat by any chance? I wonder if because you only started talking shit once I started talking about flat earthers again. And Susan makes a good point, says ID hasn't done a Chille vid in a while. That's very true. I haven't gone near this fucking guy. Night Noodler says, you have a small YouTube. Yes. So yeah, I am new to this channel, but that is what I'm gathering from watching. Hey, you might be right. Who knows? You might be right. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So let me grab a few of these super chats. If you don't mind, Taylor Hall, if that's okay with you, or do you want to cut? Is that what this is all about? Do you feel left out just because it's me and Chille? 50-50. We can get you involved. Do 50-50-50, however that works. The Octopi. Yes, we are aliens. That is such a great name. I love that. Has become a new channel member. Thank you so much. You know what to do in the side chat. Load of defamation shamrocks. Neuter Dude for $5 says, Chille can't compare to my Timex watch. You have a Timex watch? Very fancy. Very fancy. I always wanted a Submariner. Is it a Submariner or just a Mariner? I'm a little bit tipsy now, I gotta be honest. I think it's a Submariner, isn't it? A Rolex, anyway. I always fucking want it. I think they are so lovely. They are so lovely. But a Timex, that's a real classy piece right there. All right, let me see. Taylor Hall says, you were just butthurt. I am butthurt. I know what you meant, though. That I figured it out. You could be right. You could be right. Hold on, let me see. PayPal. Hold on. Aaron. Aaron says, please split, please. Oh, fuck it. Where did it go? On PayPal. Please split. I can't say please split. I keep saying splease split. Please split this 50-50-50 with you, Chille, and Taylor. How do you split $5 50-50-50? Oh, it could be Turtle Boy. It does sound like a Turtle Boy guy. He's a fucking idiot. Oh, God, I hate that guy. He's such a painful bitch. But yeah, Timex watch. Ew, very fancy. Very fun. I always wanted a fancy watch, right? But I've never bought one because I always break, well, everything that I touch. I fucking break everything. Navy Girl for $5 says Google's response is hysterical. He agreed. Terms of service, case closed. I mean, imagine thinking you're going to take on the biggest fucking company in the world and win, especially when you're Chille. Like I'm one of those guys that I'd be like, yeah, reach for the stars, fucking take on the big guy, David versus Goliath and all that shit. Yeah. I espouse that. Go for it. Go for it. But not if you're Chille. Don't do it if you're Chille. That's fucking stupid. You're way too stupid to do that. Like, you cannot take that on. Anna exists says, I can see ID with a pocket watch. Oh, I don't have that box back there. I actually did think that I had my pocket watch. I do have a pocket watch, but I don't have it back there. It's like dismantling the front of a BMW. You're never going to let that go, are you? I went in to change a bolt and I ended up taking the whole front half of my car off. And now, needless to say, it's gone. Navy Girl, yeah, that's what I got to say for you on that one. Imagine taking on fucking Google when you're Chille. It's just not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. Janice Farmer for $2 says, yet he uses everyone else's content. This is what I'm talking about, right? Like it rules for me, but not for thee, or the other way around, whatever the fuck way it goes. It's like, how can I explain it? He's just like, that kid when you were young that would be like, they get butthurt playing football, like soccer or whatever. And they're like, I'm taking my ball and going home. That arsehole child, that's what he's like. I can do it, but you can't. My mom said I can do it, but you can't. It's like, fuck off, man. Stop acting like such a bitch, basically. So anyway, Mark the sarcastic law student for £2 says hashtag blame Chille, hashtag fuck you Chille, hashtag master beta Chille. I love that. Master beta Chille. I owe you one of these, sir. Sláinte. I wouldn't force you to drink this, though. It is so horrible, but kind of nice at the same time. It's really hard to explain. Delightful. Teresa for £2 says, hi, Chille, with a load of defamation shamrocks. Does it hurt Chille? But I suppose according to that other arsehole that was on here a minute ago, I have to give Chille £1 of that now, Teresa. I am very sorry. Large Marge for $2 says, coffee-flavored beer. Yeah, they started getting a bit crazy with the craft beers there for a while. It's like, so it's got like hints of like, hops and like wheat and barley, and it's got like hints of butthole, and it's like, whoa. Back up the fucking truck here a second, crusty boy. Soy boy man over here with your craft beer and your vape. Get the fuck out of here. Take off the fedora and stop putting weird stuff in my beer, please. That was probably a bit too far, but you know what I'm getting at. So Teresa, I kind of fucked up this too. So this is the second attempt. The third attempt is underway at the moment. It actually came out quite nice. I just had some issues with the dye I used. So I'm going to darken bits of it, lighten other bits of it or whatever. But it's really, really close. I'd hope to have it finished tomorrow to get that out to you. But I'll be sending you both of them because I'd like to get your feedback on both of them. Jude Curio, I think I got it right that time, for $2 says, question, when does Chille's rights end and mine begin? Really good question. That's exactly the overarching issue. Oh, Pirates Revenge. That stuff is so bad, but kind of good. When does Chille's rights end and mine begin? That's exactly what I'm talking about here. It's like he can do whatever the fuck he wants and say and use whatever he wants, but the second you do the same thing to him, He literally, he doesn't just complain you to YouTube. He takes you to fucking federal court. And he doesn't even know my name. Vicky Pafla says, love this stream, brightens my day. That is like the ultimate goal. I'm so happy to hear that. I really am. Had a milk stout. Milk stout. I could kind of see that. Fleshmeister beer tastes like shit. Like actual shit? Like excrement, or just like tastes pretty shitty? I'm not really getting you here. Sláinte. Kathy White says, I'm Irish Demon's new girlfriend. He just doesn't know it yet. You better not tell my current girlfriend that, because she might, and to quote her use of terminology, this isn't me, kick you in the gowl. Irish people who are watching right now, you know what gowl means. I was very confused and shocked the first time I heard her say this. I've heard her say it a lot of fucking times since then. I can't remember how it came up in conversation, but I mentioned something about another lady had said to me. And my girlfriend is a small, adorable, cute little lady. And she said she was going to kick her in the gowl. And I was like, hold on a second. What? I said, how does something so cute make that kind of noise and that kind of threat? Well, she did. But she's not from the north side. Even worse, she's from Tipperary. The north side is the rough part of Cork City. She's not from the north side. She's not a Nari. I know, Kathy, that's what I'm saying. It's not nice. She shouldn't be kicking people in the gowls. A gowl means your lady region. The opposite of a gentleman's sausage, which is a perfectly reasonable thing to say, that if you have a problem with somebody, that you're going to kick them in the, you know what I'm talking about, the good one. And, but not when you got a cute little lady with a soft, beautiful voice saying that she's going to kick somebody in the gowl. I was like, whoa, no, she was only joking. She would never do that. I hope she would never do that, because although I kind of like to see it, because she's pretty small, but she's tough. Like, she's small and tough. But Anna Exists says, of course you have a cute petite girlfriend. She's like the opposite of me. She is. She's really cute and small and adorable and all of that lovely stuff. But she will kick someone in the gowl, apparently. Don't look the word gowl up. I think the description of what that is not nice. Yeah, she is not from the north side. She's from Tipperary. She's a Tipperary woman in every way. And they're scary, man. Like, Tipperary women, fucking terrifying. I had three Tipperary women in the house yesterday. And it was fucking terrifying. I never made so many cups of tea in all my life. And we had a lot of fun now, in fairness. Yeah, no, I always thought it was just Cork slang to say gowl. But what I found out, oh, lads, we're getting into dangerous territory here. So what I found out is that if you call somebody a gowl, right? So that is a really Cork thing to say. Like, never mind him, he's only a gowl. And a Limerick thing, they say gowl a lot in Limerick too. I did not know that means a lady's business. I did not know that when I was younger. And I said it one day, and my aunties were pissed. And I was like, what's wrong? And they were like, you just said that disgusting word. I was like, what? He is a gowl. And then I found out what it actually means. It's not a nice, it's kind of like the C word in Cork. So it's not a nice word. Kathy says, I'm 5'10". She could probably kick my ass. Well, somebody asked how much taller is she than Chille. She's about a foot taller than Chille. And she is 5 foot tall. Is she 5 foot? Yeah, I think she's 5 foot tall, maybe 5'1". I'm 6'2", 6'3", something like that. No, I'm not. I'm like 5'11", 6 foot, 6'2", like, you know, whatever. Like, you know, who's slipping in an extra inch over here? She claims that I'm not 6 foot. I am. I am 6 foot. Am I? I'm 5'11 and a half, right? We'll go with that. We'll meet in the middle. 5'11 and a half. But she's 5 foot tall, and she's definitely taller than him. And she could kick him in the goal too, because I guarantee he has a goal. There's no doubt about it. Like, there's no fucking doubt about it. Yeah, see, the C word in Ireland, it gets used a lot, especially by farmers and stuff. And but among Pleasant Country company, I should say, it's not a nice word to use, the C word in Ireland. In Australia, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it when I got off the plane and everybody was calling each other the C word, the see you next Tuesday word. And it got out of fucking hand, like, but everywhere we go. But when I would come home from Australia and I'd be out with family or whatever, I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. Because you get used to saying what the locals say. And everybody would be like, what? You did not just say that. Yeah, I did, you stupid. It didn't go down well. My aunties did not like it at all. But Kathy White, you're probably right there. Just don't tell her that. You know what I'm talking about. Teresa for £5 says, that was an amazing video, Irish. It was one of my favorites to do. I could barely talk because I laughed too hard. I just laughed so hard when it happened that I actually found it really hard to get the words out. I loved it. I loved that. I am not 6'3", Bob Nodell's gyroscope. Get the fuck out of here. I'm 6'11 and 3/4 is what I am. Laney EP says, the C word is disgusting. Call me a B first. The only B word a lady should be called is beautiful. Bitches love being called beautiful. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to use that joke again. I haven't used that in a long, long time. And I apologize to anybody who was offended by that. Not really. Gina Bush says, did you say you hired Chille to wash your dogs? No, I wouldn't leave that dirty bastard anywhere near my dogs. Truth be told, I wouldn't leave that manky fucker within 6 foot of my little Minnie Mouse. She'd kill him anyway. She'd eat him alive. She's a tiny dog. She's a tiny little chihuahua. But she'd be a handful for him because he's a small little fucker himself. And the little boy, Floki, would just bark at him. He wouldn't like him at all. He barks at nobody. He's the cuddliest fucker in the world. Teresa for £2 says, my nickname with the family was Tinky Timex. No shit. That's actually I like that name. That's really cute. Zargon45 says, love watching Irish Team and drunk on beer. I have a friend who loves pirate. No way. Had it once on New Year's Eve and that was enough for me. I wouldn't say I'm drunk on the beer. I tell you one thing, it's a hefty beer. It is a hefty beer, but it's disgusting, but it's fun. So, sláinte, my friend. Don't ever drink it again. It's vile. I don't know, man. It kind of gets better as time goes by. Christopher O'Connor says Taylor Hall is a left winger for the Boston Bruins professional ice hockey team. That's got to be team, surely. I know you're talking about Boston, so T, but anyway, I have no idea. What time is it here? It is just on the ball, 11 o'clock right now, 11 p.m. Justin B for $2 says, long live the constipational law sniffer. Oh, God, that poor bastard, man. It must suck, though, to get mocked so brutally all the time. Paul Morrison for £2 says, give this to Chille for some proper acting lessons. Hold on. I'm going to ring him right now. Wait, no. What's he saved in my phone as? Dickweed. There we go. Hello, Chillito Dickweed. Just said I'd give you a call. I'm off air right now. Paul Morrison, you know that guy over there in England. He sent us £2 and he says, give this to Chille for some proper acting lessons. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the whole £2 because I know you've been doing it rough lately. Yeah, I did see you eating out of the dumpsters. Yeah. Speaking of dumpsters, I'm drinking dumpster juice right now. Anyway, so a big shout out to Paul when I go back on the air. I didn't tell anybody that I'm calling you right now. Anyway, stop sniffing your fingers. It's really bad for you. And I'll catch you later. Bye, you little prick. Anyway, that was just my friend there. Definitely not Chili. And then we have Rack the Jipper says, how much taller is your girlfriend than Chili? That's who asked it. She's like a good 3.5 foot taller than him, and she's 5 foot tall. Like she's tiny. So yeah, she is remarkably bigger than that little short ass. Sue Bear for $2 says, fuck you, Chili. I hope you get contempt on Monday. I would love to see Team Skeptic go in there and rip his ass to pieces in court. I really, really would. I really, really would. Mac Addicts for $5.50 Canada dollars says, a shot for you and a shot for Chili. Oh, Jesus. All right. Do I have anything to take a shot of? I think I'm all out of whiskey again. I had some friends over for the last couple of days, and my buddy that owns the farm I live on, and I like to drink whiskey in the evening sometimes. Oh, what's going on? Uh-oh. My microphone's about to fall off the table. Oh. Bastard. Ah, shite. My microphone stand broke. Hold on. Oh, damn it. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Okay, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Oh, I made shit at the camera though, did I? Hold on. Why am I? Hold on. Wrong way. Ooh, my close-up. Oh, that'll do. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. That got a bit yeah, that is interesting, isn't it, Susan? Isn't that very interesting how Taylor whatever left as soon as Turtle Boy was mentioned? Interesting. How come you never see Turtle Boy and whatever that person's name was in the same place at the same time? Why just beat us up with the mic? Oh, was I making loads of noise in the mic? Oh, I was smacking the fucking camera with it. Oh, sorry. I was trying to get it fixed there. So anyway, yeah, taking a shot for myself and for Chili. I've got about 2 shots worth there. Slancha. Can you really take shots of beer though? Slancha again. I suppose this one's the one for me. I just took the one for Chili. There's nothing wrong with being over 50. There's nothing wrong with being over 50. It was totally worth it. I can't handle the disgusting beer. The disgusting beer. See, here's the thing. I probably have mentioned this from time to time. I suffer terribly with insomnia. I've been very open about a lot of things from my past. I do suffer quite a bit with PTSD from time to time. Nothing, thankfully, these days over the last few years. No kind of serious episodes as such, but it does have a long-term effect on my sleep, and gross beer and a little bit of PTSD and a bit of fucking insomnia, not a good mix. Bridget Dinsmore has become a new member. Thank you so much and welcome to the Demon Army. Can I get a load of defamation shamrocks and love hearts in the side chat, please? Belgian beer is it's dangerous tack. It is. Yeah, it's quite something. THC keeps my insomnia under control. Do you know what? When I was in Australia, some of you might remember. Oh, that's gross, man. Some of you might remember the days when I was back in Oz. And yeah, I was put on a trial for medical cannabis, and it was good. Like, you know, it did help with a lot of stuff. I would like to try it again, but like, not just your standard fucking, you know, like regular weed, but the high CBD, high CBD regular kind of THC type stuff. That seemed to really do the job for me. Sorry now, guys. I'm just looking for something to crack this open with. I'm not going to use my teeth. Had a terrible experience with that once before. Hold on, I gotta have some kind of a tool over here that I can open this with. Sorry, ADHD moment there. I just saw my hat from Australia. I was clearing up some boxes that I haven't used in a while. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just gonna get something to open this beer. I just have random tools all over the house, like all over the fucking place. And now I've lost the beer. Come on, you fucker. Hold on. Ah! Easy knowing that I didn't do a whole lot of fucking bush drinking when I was a kid. Come on. Oh, fucking hell. Ah, bastard. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, that looks really bad. I'm just like, come on, you bastard. Come, you bastard. Ah, fucking hell. Oh, man. I literally can't open it. My hands are so fucked up from the Harley. Oh, I've seen people open them with a flip-flop. That's pretty cool. These caps are fucking on there, man. Excuse the banging here. I'm going to have to do it on the table like the good old days. There we go. That's a fair dinkum. It's a fair dinkum of a hat. Fucking Straya, mate. I got this a couple of weeks before I left Straya. It is, in fact, a legitimate Cobra. Absolutely love this hat. Is Ireland getting any of the smoke from the fires in Canada? I wouldn't think so. I'd say maybe very high up in the sky, maybe. A real man can open a beer with a pack of soft butter. I know. I feel bad. Good to see you, Mark. It is great to have you here, my friend. It really, really is. Yeah, I was banging the table. Table was looking kind of sexy there for a while. I got to be honest with you. I couldn't help myself. Some beer, banging the table. It's that quick. Belgian beer. No wonder Belgian people are fucking nuts. They are, though. Like, come on, let's face it. Anyway, what was I even talking about? What was this whole stream about? Belgian beer is fucked up. Now, I had a few whiskeys before the show. I got to be honest with you. Myself and my buddy had a couple of whiskeys just before the show. I was like, this is a terrible idea because I'm going to drink some beer on the show as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Patty loves crochet. Did I say that right? For $10 says, in honor of my Irish mom, staunch it to your Irish mom. I love my Irish mom. I saw her briefly yesterday. My girlfriend and her friends went to a show last night. I was on the road all fucking day. I had to go to a meeting as well on the bike. So I took the Harley up to the city to go on a meeting. And then I had to go pick them up. And me being me, the fucking tire exploded on the car. I'm not talking about a pop. I'll show you guys a picture of it. Exploded. Like fucking exploded. And I had to go pick her up and her friends. So to borrow my dad's car, I wanted to borrow my mom's car. So I rang her. I was like, Mom, can I borrow your car? I got to go pick up my girlfriend and her friends. And she was like, yeah, no, because it's a new car and every fucking vehicle you touch goes to shit. Can't argue with that. Like, she's right. Like, she's absolutely right. Every vehicle I've had and every vehicle I've touched for the last 6 months has completely turned to absolute shit under my hands. And so, yeah, I then asked my dad and he was like, I don't know, man. He was like, fine. And he was like, just fucking bring it back. And I don't know if you guys remember the time I did a live stream from the side of the road, the last time I borrowed my dad's car and it broke down. It broke down on the way to where I was going. And my dad said to me, as hilarious as my dad really is, he said to me yesterday, you can borrow my car, but for fuck's sake, bring it home in one piece and preferably not on the back of a truck. So I was like, I promise And then as I was going out the door, I swear to God, as I was going out the door, he handed me the key and he was like, don't drive the ring out of it. So I didn't. I took it really easy, went and picked them up, dropped them home, and then I had to hobble my car back from my mom and dad's house. It's not that far from my mom and dad's house to here. It's like, oh, it's like a 4 or 5 minute drive usually. But I was like, all out the road. It was awful. Oh, it was awful. But I had a lot of fun though. It was good fun last night. We were walking around the city last night after the show because they'd been to Cork City before, but they hadn't really been around. So we had to walk around. And it was a lot of fun. We had a great night. It was really warm and it was lovely. And I managed to get a video done in the middle of it. So it was good. It was really good. Yeah, I made shit on my dad's car last time. That wasn't my fault though. I just happened to be the poor bastard that was driving it when the car decided to shit itself. Mom's been gone for about 23 years, but her birthday is today. Now that changes everything. To your Irish mammy, from me and from I know from my Irish mammy. I don't know if she's watching right now. And that's why I'm removing my hat. A massive sláinte and a lábreathe honadit to your mammy. 23 years gone and her birthday today. Can I get a massive, massive happy birthday in the side chat for Paddy Loves Crochet's mother, sláinte, and a very happy birthday. It's, you know what, it's one of the things I love about this channel. Whenever there's a birthday on, not just me saying it, it's one thing for me to say it, but to see the amount of love that people get in the side chat, it's amazing. It really, really is. So very happy birthday and sláinte. Thank you so much. You know, that beer is kind of growing on me now, I must say. It really, really, really is. Thank you all so much. I love that about this awesome group of people here in this side chat. They get together and they just, they do so much good stuff for each other. It really warms my heart. It makes me love what I do even more. And, you know, I'd be the first to admit I have been a bit lax over the past few weeks. And I'm not going to give it that usual shit of, oh, I'm coming back and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Bollocks to that. My mom said this to me the other day, and she's absolutely right. You know, when we're talking about moms, now is the time to say it. My mom said this to me the other day, and she was 100% right. She was like, you can say it every fucking day as long as you want to, but you need to stop saying it and just start doing it. And she's right. She's absolutely right. I was to say, not an excuse, but I have had a crazy month or so. But you know, it's exactly right. You know, you just have to do it. Stop talking about it. Just fucking do it. Have a bit of fun. Stop fucking shitting on people that don't deserve it and just relax. Have fun and enjoy it. And that's what I love doing. I love doing this kind of stuff. Like Bobby Williams. My mom loved that, by the way. So Bobby Williams says, I'm never going to forget my birthday present from you this year. I'm still bragging. So what I did, right? My mom watches all my live streams. She watches all my videos. She's my biggest supporter, but also my biggest critic, because nobody can be as brutal as a critic with you than your own mother. And my mom and my girlfriend, anytime we're over at my mom's house, they just fucking go ham on me. Like, you need to do this and you need to do that. I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm the one that has to sit there and do these videos. I want to do them the way I want to do them. They're like, no, you do it this way. So then we have a conversation. We meet in the middle and I do it their way. No, I'm not kidding. But no, seriously though, my mom and my girlfriend are massive supporters and really, really do help me a lot to do all of this, but to do it in the way that I love doing it. Because if you don't love doing something like this and genuinely actually love it, it's a very difficult thing to do. Doing YouTube for me is easy. That's not to say that there's not a lot of hard work at times. Sometimes videos are really easy to make and they're fun. Like the one I made last night, I just had so much fun. I was sitting here waiting to go pick them all up. I was killing some time and I was like, you know what? This is going to be lovely. And I just enjoyed making the video. It was so fun. Kathy White said, oh shit, your girlfriend is going to see what I wrote. Funny enough, she just messaged me a minute ago laughing. She just to put it out there. She watches all my live streams and she said that you're really funny. So anyway, yeah, she's a really chill lady. So she wouldn't take anything like that too seriously. Don't you worry, Kathy. And you've been around longer than her. So let's face it, like, you know, you have precedence there. Moms and wives, they're always right, regardless how wrong they could be. That's it. That's exactly it. You couldn't have said it better. I wanted to paint the door red. She wanted to paint the door blue. So we met in the middle and painted the door blue. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how that goes. But you just have to take the good with the bad. But no, my mom is great. She she's tough on me though, but in a really good way. You know what I mean? Like she's not tough on me for the sake of it. She's tough on me, and this is what I love, right? And I'll get back to Bobby's point here in a minute, I promise. This is what I love about my mom and my dad too, and my girlfriend too. They all three of them approach this whole thing in the exact same way. And this is why it means so much to me, because they think about what I do and feel the way feel the way about what I do the same way that I do. And yes, sometimes I lose sight of the important stuff. I lose sight of why I do this and feel the need to just do it sometimes. And that's life. Sometimes you just do that. But what my mom said to me the other day really hit home. She was like, you need to stop worrying about the growth of the channel. You need to stop worrying about how many views are on those videos and all that kind of stuff. And she was like, you need to start worrying more about the viewer. And she's absolutely right on that, because the viewer is everything. YouTube doesn't exist without the viewer. But the way I look at it is, it's not just viewers, but friends as well. Like I haven't had an easy year. I've had a difficult year. The last, say, 8 months or 9 months or so have been challenging in a lot of ways. And I'm sure a lot of you could probably tell that from my channel and from my lives and stuff like that. It's been tough. There's been really hard times. I don't mean like financially or anything like that, but just difficult times for me personally, and loads of shit's gone on. Some terrible shit, but some amazing stuff as well. Life-changing, awesome shit has gone on too. And so it's just been an up and a down and a really great year. Ultimately, it's been a fantastic year. And while there's been the challenges that have affected me and affected my work, at the other side of it, I've grown. I've always been close to my mom and my dad, obviously, but I've grown even closer to them. I met the love of my life. I have been riding my bike more. I've been getting fitter and stronger, been learning. I've been doing a lot of stuff outside YouTube as well. And to have that support from your family, from everybody that's around you, and then coming on here on live, or just even in the comment section, and having that support from you guys, my friends and my extended family, like some of you guys here in the side chat. I'm just going to randomly read out some names that come to mind. Mark, the sarcastic law student, Bob Nodell's gyroscope, Flat Derp, Martin O'Sullivan, somebody I've known for years. Would you believe I was talking about you yesterday? Because my girlfriend and her friends were at the Marquee, where me and him used to work there together. We used to have such a fucking good time, by the way. Frank Perry, another person there. Christina, Tina Slay. And I'm not intentionally skipping over anybody. It's just some names kind of shoot out to me and whatever. Marsha, Uncle Ardy, like all these people. Kimmy Wrangler, and Kimmy Dawn as well. Love a Canuck. Cindy Sue. Tony Regime, another person. Bobby Williams, Susan Ocasio. These are people who've been a huge part of my life. And Teresa, every day for like the last 3 years, or however long I've been doing this, 2.5 years. Massive part of my life. I've traveled across the world to meet some of these people. I've had some awesome experiences. I've had some pretty shitty ones too. I've made big mistakes, but I've made huge leaps as well. And I've learned so much about not just this whole YouTube game, but like I've learned, and I know this sounds very cliche and I'm a little bit tipsy or whatever, but it's the truth. I've learned a lot about myself and who I am and what actually makes me happy in life. And when I get emails like I do every single day that say things like, you really got me through today. Like I had a tough day and I watched this video and it really made me laugh. That was, oh, Nikki Price, another person, Jude, Tony, like Sally Skellington, Marco Rui, without a doubt, is probably the earliest subscriber that I've ever had, by the way. Can we all get like massive defamation shamrocks for this man? And for reasons nothing to do with YouTube, this is somebody who inspires me all the time. Like, I think about you, not in a gay way, but I think about you all the time. You inspire me so much. Another person, Mr. Malort, he's been sitting here whinging about a jumper that I forgot to send him for the last 2 years. But he's an amazing person. I love that guy. I really, really do. I owe him a jumper. I'm going, oh, hold on. How about on Friday? I'll video call you on Friday. I might be down in Killarney on Friday on the bike, and we'll go pick one out together, you and me, buddy, because they have the store there where you can buy those jumpers. I'll get you the finest jumper that money can buy, my friend. Colin, another one. Like, these are people that have been around forever and are a huge, huge part of my life. Like, you know, and it's easy to lose sight of that. I'm coming up on 50,000 subscribers. I'm about 44 and a half or whatever. And I'm coming up slowly but surely. I'm working hard. That's bullshit. I haven't been working hard the last month or so. And I'm the first to admit it. As I say, I've had a rough month, but I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that. Fuck that shit. Sympathy gets you nothing. I hope people realize that. Sympathy gets you absolutely nowhere. And I'm just saying it how it is. It's just been a rough few months, and I've been a bit slow to do things. And then I come back and I do it, and I have the fucking best day ever. Like, today was such a great day for me. I was in the car with my friends, my girlfriend, driving through the fucking mountains or through the hills in the sun. And then I come home and I hang out with you awesome people. People who have been around since day one. Like, Flat Derp is one of them. Colin's another one. This person right here, just to show how important some of these people are, just to give you some context for those of you who are new. If it wasn't for Colin, I wouldn't be able to stream on this platform I'm using right now. I would not have been able to set up this computer I'm using right now, this twin screen setup, the camera, the way it's set up. Like, I would have not been able to do any of that if it wasn't for his support. The amount of times that we sat there for hours figuring this shit out, because I am so computer illiterate, but he was patient and he helped me through all that stuff. So he's a huge part of it. Mario, another one who just gives me so much encouragement and literally has been there since day one. Night Noodler, another person. Mr. Malort, like, the laughs we've had. I'll never forget the day that you and I were on my live stream together when I was trying Jardiniere, Sports Peppers, and fucking Jepson's Malort. That bottle of Jepson's Malort you sent me that time gave me some of the funniest moments I've ever had on live streams and some of the worst headaches. Do you see what I mean? Like, and yeah, sometimes you might put out content that you're not 100% happy with or feel like you need to keep the algorithm going and all that kind of stuff. It does sometimes lead you to think like how important this other side of things is. Like Frank Perry, another person, such a huge support in so many ways. Always a kind word for me. And myself and Frank are very good personal friends as well. And we've talked about all sorts of shit over the years. Do you see what I mean? Like, this is a huge part. Now, I've lost friends along the way too. And some of that's been my own fault. And I would never deny that. And sometimes I regret that stuff. But the reality is your life changes. You change, you move on, you do your best. And you can regret things. You can be sorry for things. But you still have to keep going. You know what I mean? Like, you still have to push on. And that was kind of the point that my mom was making the other day. And she's absolutely right. Like, I've been through the ringer, and that's an explanation about why maybe I've not been making the best decisions or had the best time or been feeling the best, but it's not an excuse. It's an explanation. And then you take that explanation, you realize that that's what's going on. And then you say, fuck you to that. And you go back and you do what you love to do. And that's why I'm here. Christina, another huge support, massive massive support, and it's just such an amazing friend. Like years and years, myself and Night Noodler here in the comment section chatting and having a laugh. Colleen Regan. Do you say Regan or Reagan? Says, hi, Demon. Love you, man. Good to see you, Colleen. Thank you so much. I love that name, by the way. Absolutely love that name. That's exactly the point, Tony. Better to regret the things you've done and than the opportunities you missed. And that's absolutely right. I saw opportunities that I thought would be great, tried it, and it didn't work. And that happens. That happened with so many things for me. But then I learn from that and I move on. I learn the mistakes that I've made and I move on. And I try to make myself better and I try to do better for everybody around me. And some people don't like it. And fuck them, basically. That's just, you just have to get to the point in your life. I'm only 31 years old, but I feel so much older. And I have no problem turning around and going, you know what? Fuck them. If they want to keep going that way, fine, fuck them. Sometimes you just have to leave people behind and move on. And that's just the way it is. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because sometimes you just have to do you, boo-boo, basically. So that was my mom's point, which brings me back to how I got onto this half an hour rant. So basically, it was, who even brought this up? I can't even remember who brought this up. Oh yeah, it was Bobby's birthday. And I told my mom, I was like, hey mom, guess what? It was Bobby's birthday because my mom loves Bobby. My mom always comments back to Bobby, really likes Bobby. And I said it was Bobby's birthday and you fucking missed it. She wasn't in the live stream. Mom said, don't worry about it. So she sent me a message on WhatsApp or something like that. It was a video of her wishing Bobby a happy birthday and said some funny shit on it. And I was like, my mom is the coolest, man. She's super sweet. So I sent that to Bobby and it was awesome. It was awesome. I really, really love it. Thank you so much, Sue Bear. I really do appreciate that. That's really kind. Bobby Williams. It was so nice of my mom to do that. Like my mom, she's got a heart of gold. Like she really does. I was over there the other day. I think it was around the time I came back from vacation or holidays or whatever you want to call it. When I came back and my mom had like a bag and she handed it to me. And she was like, there, that's for your fans. I was like, what's that? And it was like a bag full of 4-leaf clovers encased in glass on key rings. So we're going to do a special giveaway for those with my mom. So it's going to be really, really cool. Martin O'Sullivan says, Mama Demon is a legend. Total side note here. None of you other than Martin is going to know what I'm talking about here. Can you find out through your avenues? Because my girlfriend was at the show last night. You know the show I'm talking about in the marquee. Is it true that Jess got a box in the face, Jess O'Sullivan? Did she get boxed by somebody? By some young buck? Did some young buck punch Jess O'Sullivan in the face? Because that's a big mistake. Jess O'Sullivan's 4'2", but she's a fucking beast. I don't know if you can find out. If you have any connections that can find out, that would be absolutely hilarious. I wouldn't mess with her. She's a tough lady. Mr. Binklesworth for $2 says, sounds like someone needs a 6-paper joint. Got a big enough joint there, Rick? I haven't watched Trailer Park Boys in a while. I've been so busy, as I say, the last few weeks, just every day. And I was just saying it yesterday. I was like, I literally can't remember the last time that I had a day where I just sat down and just relaxed. You know what I mean? Like just sat down, relaxed, and watched TV. I haven't done that in so long. Martin O'Sullivan says, I'll suss it out. I'll be there at Rod Stewart next week. Because, yeah, she said a small blonde woman with pursed lips, right? It can only be one. Like, it can only be one. Got into it with somebody and got punched in the face, basically. And, yeah, Bobby was the first person to see my mom's jumbo spoon, her battle spoon, her Celtic War spoon. You know, the pursed lips. I knew that was going to make you laugh, Martin, because it's fucking true. Anyway, Mr. Binklesworth, thank you so much for that. I do need to get a day where I just sit down and watch Trailer Park Boys for the day. Bridget Dinsmore became a YouTube member. Thank you so much indeed. And again, Paddy Loves Crochet. A massive stauncher to your mammy. I've been talking about my mammy now for the last while, and a massive happy birthday to her. And Sláinte, thank you so much for sharing with us. Really appreciate that. Oh, but Martin, we got to catch up soon. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that other thing you rang me about the other day. See, this kind of relationship myself and Martin have had over the years. We've had some of the best crack working together. I don't mean cocaine, by the way, or well, maybe no. No, we've had great times working together over the years. It's been a while now, and like he rings me the other day. He sent me a voice message the other day. I just got off the bike and couldn't hear shit. I had this thing up to my ear and I couldn't hear it, so I turned it up full blast, and it was him just like, "Do you want to come to my house ghost hunting or something like that?" And the whole petrol station heard it, but I still couldn't hear it, so I played it again. Everybody was looking at me like, "What the fuck? What's going on over here?" We definitely have to do something like that. We could do a video of that. That'd be funny. I was there Sunday night at Bingo Loco. I really want to go to Bingo Loco. It's supposed to be amazing. Seen all the old heads. Funnily enough, the day I got back from Australia, or a couple of days after I got back from Australia, I had to go. What did I have to do? I had to go get like a COVID test or something like that down at Parky Ring, the Irish hurling place. Anyway, and who's the very first person I saw when I went in the door? John Costello. After all those years, one of the first other human beings I spoke to face in Ireland, John Coss. What's the chances of that? But yeah, Bingo Loco would be brilliant. Cindy Sue says, "What's your postal address?" Right. I have finally sorted out my P.O. box. Cindy, if you send me an email to irishdemonvids@gmail.com, or actually, sorry, irishdemonarmy@gmail.com, and we will send that out to you eventually. I'll try to get to it as quickly as I can. I actually, funnily enough, potluck, I was just about to mention that. So I got a whole bunch of milestone super chats and people gifting memberships. And none of them are coming up on my thing here. It's really fucking annoying. It's really, really annoying. And I'm sorry about that, my friend, because you've been a member for a long, long time. The thing is, I'm using StreamYard right now. It does not come up in StreamYard, but it also, over on YouTube, if you press the wrong thing, it doesn't come up in the viewer activity. It's a pain in the ass. Martin O'Sullivan says, "Man, it was mental. I was fucking hammered." Of course you were. Hugs the Gav, and was "You're not searching me. I got loads of drinks on me. Left me walking." Of course they did. Legends. Is that Gavin that works in the ambulance service now? No? Oh, that'd be so funny. Oh, I'd love to go to the Isle of Wight and fly a Spitfire. That actually sounds like heaven. I would give anything to do that. I would give my middle testicle. Jude Curio for $5 says, "Don't let him provoke you. He does it for airtime." Do you know what? I'd leave him provoke me. Gavin Lynch, yeah. Gavin Lynch. I haven't seen him in a long, long time. Long time. Yeah, you know what? Usually I'd agree with you 100%, Jude, but it's kind of fun too. It's fun to fuck with this guy because we have so much fun here in the side chat, and seeing his side chat is so miserable, so serious and miserable. W124 Mercedes for $5 says, "I believe you got Chilito removed from Airbnb, like I believe Earth is flat and moon landing shamrocks." Thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, no, I got him kicked out of his Airbnb somehow, years after I left. I must have been a big wig in Airbnb as a lowly customer service representative that had absolutely no power whatsoever. There she is, Amber O'Grady in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you once again. Where's me feckin' paracetamol, by the way? I'm only fucking with you. So anyway, yeah, back to what this whole show was actually about real quick. I just wanted to share with you, it's not really a kind of a what happens because Chille basically just lied or whatever. It's more of a guide of what could happen. So I'm going to read this real quick. So this is essentially an outline of what Chille was supposed to send. it says, get evidence of legal action. To respond to a counter notification, which is what I sent back to him, claimants must include evidence that one of the following legal actions has been taken. An action seeking a court order against the uploader to restrain the allegedly infringing activity, not just a claim for damages. Now, none of that has happened because I haven't been named and I haven't been served. And this goes back to November 2022 is when this actually happened. So interesting. A claim of copyright infringement against the uploader, if such uploader is based within the United States, which I'm not, with the US Copyright Office's Copyright Claims Board, where applicable. So obviously that's not applicable to me because I do not live in the United States of America. The claimant's action or claim should name the uploader and the specific content at issue, which it does not. It does neither of those things. Neither of those things. So this is completely fraudulent. He's been using this outrageous court action against Kate, Peter, and Josh and fucking 69 other of us. And he's just been using it for all of this stuff. He throws it at all of us. I'm not involved in this case. Like, I'm not mentioned in it even once, as far as I'm aware. I'm not a party to it. It's got nothing to do with me in that respect. I might be one of the 65 million John Does that he lists, but where's my name on it? Where's my service? Anyway, the claimant's action or claim should name the uploader and the specific content that use, such as a YouTube URL. So in other words, that's for the content, not for the fucking name, you dickhead, because you're trying to sue somebody. You can't sue somebody and just put a link to their YouTubes in there. Acceptable evidence could include a copy of one of the following: a lawsuit, a court order, a CCB claim, or a determination of infringement from the CCB, none of which apply to me whatsoever. None of them. Sean Doe, yeah. Put it down as Sean Doe. That's me. Lawsuits should be filed in courts that have the jurisdiction to review copyright cases. So, for example, federal court. Yeah, of course he doesn't read the small print. He can't fucking read, can he? He's an idiot. I have not been served. Exactly right, Lainey. I have not been served. But I am looking forward to seeing what he's got to say back to this. Shane Crabtree says, I heard front butt once. Yeah, that's a pretty common one. He did the same thing to Johnny O. What's Johnny O doing about it? Johnny O, hit me up. Hit me up, bruh. I'm just going to email him back and be like, I think you'll find if you read in the claim, my name does not appear there at all. I don't even live in the same country. I've never been served. So please remove this immediately and then kick him in the goal. Of course he won't respond. Lainey, because he knows he's wrong. He's just trying to drag this out and try to make it difficult for people. This doesn't make anything difficult for me, by the way. I'm doing this purely for the lulz at this point. It means nothing to me. The infringement's been removed from my channel, so Shamon. I don't even know what the video was. There's some random video that doesn't even matter anymore. So he can. We have a beautiful saying in Ireland. It's an ancient Irish saying. It's he can. What is it again? Oh yeah, lick the back of my ball sack on a hot, sweaty day is what he can do, because it would be more use than him filing this stuff. He doesn't want me to forget him. That's actually a very good point, Susan. He doesn't want me to forget him. He really doesn't. And I'll never forget you, Childo, or whatever the fuck your name is. But yeah, I'll be sending you an email in a minute, Chili, and I would love to hear your response. He does love me. He does love me, Sally. I'll never forget that time. It was a guy called Nathan Thompson. He was like the Chili of the flat earth world. And he was really trying to shit on me, trying to say that I was this and that and whatever. And I was like, but your Bible says that you love me, right? And he was like, yes, I do love you, but you're a piece of shit. I was like, oh, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. It was beautiful. It was a thing of fucking beauty. Just the natural comedy that came for that. It was really, really funny. But anyway, lads and lassies, that's just to bring you up to speed with everything that's going on. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun today. I've read over it a few times, and it's so funny. It's like you keep making these mistakes. Cards on the table. I'm not going to be able to do shit about this, really. I live in a different country. He's not taking me to court. I don't have any real dog in the fight other than the lulls at this point, right? Chille's head bruised. Chille neglects me. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. But the likes of Team Skeptic, Kate, Josh Abrams, and a few others are the ones that are going to be able to do the damage legally. There's fuck all I can do. I'm in a different country and I couldn't be bollocks, truth be told. I don't have the time to be dealing with this wanker other than to just laugh at him. My understanding from reading the side chat here is that is it that he's in court with oh god, that's brutal. Is it that he's in court with Team Skeptic on the 13th? In which case, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of that. It's going to be really, really funny. David Condon's headboard responds to Chille's head bruise and says, "You'll always have me." That's brutal, but hilarious. Andrew Mays for $2 says we should watch Chille hammer video again. I have that somewhere. It's not on this computer though. I have it on my other computer. I'll go check it out. I promise. If you come back for the next live stream, I promise that I'll forget to play it then again. But if you remind me, if you happen to be around for the next live stream, if you remind me at the start of it when I'm not half pissed on disgusting beer, then yeah, definitely I will play that. His hammer videos are fucking hilarious. It's the cringiest shit I've ever seen. Andrew, hands down, the cringiest shit. Am I right or am I right? He's doing court tomorrow for his Las Vegas arrest. That could be true. I actually don't know. I was going to see if I could fly over there at the time, but then loads of shit got out of hand and I was really busy with other stuff, so I just didn't have the time. Susan, thank you so much. That's so lovely. That's so kind. Says I'm watching dinner and I'm cooking dinner and watching you on my iPad. That's how much I enjoy. I really do appreciate it. You know, that really means a lot to me. It really, really does. Absolutely, Andrew. Like, it's the cringiest shit I've ever seen. Ugh. It's like, hey guys, infomercial style. Oh, it's quite something. But anyway, lads and lassies, I am going to get out of here for the night. I am cream crackered, and I'm going to finish my disgusting beer. And I'm going to get myself off to bed. I gotta be up early in the morning again. I'm up early most mornings, but I gotta be up extra early tomorrow morning. I gotta be hitting the road early. Please catch up with me. I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is when you only slept like 2 or 3 hours. So it's quite something. But anyway, lads and lasses, thank you so much. It's been great catching up with everybody. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Happy birthday to all the birthday people out there. And if there's any birthday people around tomorrow, I should be. I'll check that out, Darcy. Thank you so much for letting me know. But for anybody that's around tomorrow, if you have a special birthday, just hit me up. Let me know. I'd love to give you a shout. Oh, Martin, I will. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Will you send me a message again tomorrow if you think of it? I'll be on the road tomorrow. If you're around, I might be up in Cork City tomorrow, or else I might be going to Killarney. Be one or the other. Depends on who needs what. Basically, I've got 2 friends crying out for help with bikes, and I can only go to one of them. So it's whoever texts me first basically gets my services, and I'm really bad, but they're worse. So maybe one of their bikes will leak less. That's kind of how that goes. But anyway, lads and lassies, because of who I am as a person, I'm going to play the intros, the outro, and we'll catch you all tomorrorow. Sláinte. I'm still in the fucking thing. What?